How's it, guys? Welcome back to FX Rhapsody. Today we're going to be doing analysis on the Australian dollar, US dollar, and then also the US dollar, Canadian dollar. Before we hit the charts, just go visit my website. It's on the bottom left corner over there. We will be using some COT reports to look at our analysis, and then you can download it for free under the resource tab. There's also some nice information on my website regarding trading, and if you're getting started in trading and all that. And then also my brokers tab, where my preferred brokers will be. Just go check them out. These guys are brilliant. Okay, so let us hit the charts. We're going to start off with the Australian dollar, US dollar. Also doing top-down analysis, meaning it's starting from the daily time frame, moving down to the hourly. So looking at the Australian dollar, US dollar on a daily time frame, we haven't done analysis on this in a while. But again, I just want to show you something, how things plays out. So basically, we had a movement to the upside, and then we hit a high, and then you can see price going and changing direction, and then moving into a little bit of a downtrend. Now, breaking of structure, you can see this price being broken, or the structure being broken over here, where price created where the chart created a fair value gap in the market, an imbalance in the market, the candlesticks over there, and then you can see price retracing back, getting drawn to that area of the imbalance, and then structure going down, and then price hunting that area and then moving to the downside. And then as price moved to the downside, it created a low in the market, okay, right around there, and then we saw price moving up again, and then price went and it hunted some liquidity that was in the market. Just want to take this out. By liquidity, I mean it created a previous high and a previous low. Price going up, tapping into that liquidity. All the sell order or the buy orders that was lying there for guys selling the price down. You can see price going up and then hitting that liquidity. And then we saw price going down again. And now we saw this area in the market that price hunted liquidity again. Now with this downwards movement in the market, price created another area that was broken right around there. Structure, so you can see price being broken. Price created another area of fair value gap in the market right around there. Just going to zoom in a little bit. So you can see price retracing into that, getting drawn to that area. And then we saw price going and tapping into the previous low liquidity area, and that is what price action does. So currently we are looking at price hitting a low, retracing after hitting that the liquidity or tapping into that liquidity. So we have got this low in the market that we're looking at. On a 4-hourly time frame, what can we see? Okay, so if you didn't catch any of those areas on the market where the fair value gap was created, just want to go back a little bit in time. So as you can see, price, breaking that structure in the market. This is a 4-hour time frame, and as we can see, this area again, I'm just going back to showing you how price gets drawn into those fair value gap areas. Now with that, price created a medium high, a previous high, and then it price shot down. Okay, then price retraced back, and as we can see, not a lot of gap areas in the market or imbalances in the market, but you take your Fibonacci tool out, and then what you do is you see price creating a high, you're going for the swing low, retracing back into this area of the 62% to 79% area. Very nice area where you could have sold, and we are looking at least 250 pips odd if you had to hang into that trade. Currently what we're seeing is price broke another structure area in the market right around there. Okay, that's another area price broke structure, creating yet again another area in the market of imbalance. And what do we know? Or what do we know from imbalancing and fair value gaps? Price gets drawn into that area. So we'll have to look and see if price gets drawn into that area before it carries on to the downside, or is it now time for price to just, you know, tap into all these areas of liquidity that, you know, is lying on the top there, to see if price is going to go back and hunt that liquidity. Especially now after this candle was the area that price hit the previous low on the daily time frame. So we might see price retracing back and then start taking out all the liquidity that's lying on the top there. On the 1 hour time frame, again, I'm just showing you this area that was broken. Okay, we're zooming into that area that we looked at on the daily time frame or in the 4 hourly. So that is the area of the imbalance, as we can see. Nice big area of imbalance. Price is drawing towards that area. Don't know yet if price is gonna reach all the way to there. We will have to look. But again, that's the areas I'm gonna be marking out. And this is the area of the previous low that we're going to be looking at. So looking at price might be drawing into that area and then carrying down to the downside, or, you know, if price just carries on. If you drill down to your lower time frames, you might just get some nice other trades going into that gap. Again, doing same analysis as I'm doing from the daily to the hourly. Just stick to that type of analysis and just look at where the break and structures are and just drill down to your lower time frames and you'll see some nice trades popping out. Let us drill down, or let us go to the next currency pair. We are going to be looking at the US dollar, or the US dollar, Canadian dollar. We're looking at the daily time frame first. Okay, just zooming out. There we go. Again, haven't done analysis on this in a very long time. So what we're looking at, we're seeing an area on the daily time frames of relative equal highs. Okay, this is an area relative equal highs, meaning the high was tapped, price went down all the way, going up, tapping that area once again. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. I'm also looking at this area over here. Okay, this is the area of, as price came up, creating a small little low area, going up, hitting that previous high, going down, tapping into the liquidity that was created over here of buy orders that was placed in the market. So now tapping into that liquidity, and then if you drill down a little bit further up, you know what, I'm going to leave that for the 4 hour. It's going to be nicer to see that. So looking at the 4 hour time frame. Okay, I'm just going to zoom out a little bit more. Okay. Oh, no, let's zoom in a little bit more. There we can see a little bit clearer. Okay. So on a 4 hourly time frame, we see all these ups and downs. Okay. First of all, we have got, as we see price going down. Now let's just click on this. There we go. Thank you. Okay. So we have got this little bit of a downtrend forming, especially after hitting that previous equal high at the top here. So we have this downtrend going down, price respecting that trend line as it goes down. We have got this area that was broken. Okay. So you can actually do this right around there. There we go. So I like to do that. You can see that big push candle there, creating a gap in the market or in the candle area. There we go. That's an imbalance in the candle. So you see the trend line going down, price going down, hitting that area of the fair value gap. Price gets drawn towards that area, hitting that area, and then, you know, more confirmation again, like I said, that trend line. And if you wanted more confirmation, I just want to show you that. And there we go. So you get your previous high, swing low, price getting drawn up into the 62% to 79% area. So again, very nice sell area that you could have placed your sell. Currently, if you were in that sell, you would have been down more or less 50 pips in profit, not down, but in profit in that sell. But now, currently what we're looking at now as well, we're seeing this little bit of a trend line going up. Okay. So there's a kind of a downwards trend line, upwards trend line, a little bit of a wedge area is forming. So we are going to be looking at any break in structure or any break of these trend lines. So currently there was the first tap almost a first tap, second tap, and then a third tap on that, creating a full candle. So we will have to see where price opens coming Monday to see if this area gets broken and then price carrying down to the downside or to the upside. We have got all this liquidity that's lying over here and there and there. So will price go down and start tapping into that liquidity, or is it going to carry on up and tap onto all that liquidity that's lying on the top? Okay, so this is now going to be interesting times for the US CAD going into this week. Just gonna, on the hourly time frame, this is where I'm just gonna mark it out, you know, all the areas that I'm looking at. So basically I'm going to be looking at this upwards trend line that was formed. Okay, now you can see it nice and clear. Nice upward trend line. And then also what I'm going to be looking at is this previous high. As soon as this area gets broken, okay, that I'm going to be highlighting. So currently it has been taking out all that lows, all that highs. So let's see if it gets broken and then running into this big previous high at the top here. So all these little areas in the market that I'm going to be looking out for just to see what price will be doing. So guys, that's all from my side on these two pairs. I hope you enjoyed this analysis. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell for more trading content coming your way. And guys, I hope you've been having a wonderful weekend. Stay safe and happy trading, guys.